people overcomplicate things or hear all these horror stories about being a landlord, and it really wasn't that hard. Like for me, I managed it myself. I, rented it to actually somebody we knew. My dad had rentals too. So back then, like my dad is, like I said, encouraged me to do it. And I just kind of learned from him. He's like, yeah, it's like mostly word of mouth. In the way that we did it, we lived in South Phoenix, so that's where I bought my first few homes. And it's kind of like community, like we knew people and somebody knows somebody that needs to rent a place. And, we almost kind of helped the community out too, because we weren't so focused on credit and things like that. It was more so somebody and then give them a good rent discount. They kind of take care of your home. And I was lucky in that way.
Oh, that's awesome. So, yeah, because a lot of people, they want their ducks in a row. They want their T's crossed, I's dotted. They need to know everything before they actually jump in, but it always works out.
I mean, true sense of community, right? You lived in the community.
Yeah.
You knew the people in the community, and you knew who you can rent to and everything like that. And then having your father, guide you down that path was excellent. Great.
Yeah. Having my father's guidance, I think, really helped me take those risks. And I'm so grateful, for him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Were you getting loans from your job? Were you using your same bank, or were you shopping around?
So I'll be honest, I did not.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, sorry, Chase. I'm so grateful for Chase. I feel like they were so good to me. I made such good money there. But big banks don't always have the best rates, So I also did a lot of side stuff, and most corporate jobs kind of frown upon you doing side hustles,
Yeah.
So I used to try to not share too much with upper management. So I actually didn't bank with Chase. I banked with a different bank, and I did my loans with a broker.
Okay. So you guys hear the inside information, right? Not all big banks are willing to help the investor move forward. So you have to have resources that AZREIA share, like hard money lenders, private lenders, smaller community banks, things like that, in order to push your investing career forward.
For sure, yeah.
So giving your background, someone that wants to get a rental property, how do they have to look on paper? What's some advice you can give someone to go out there and get that rental?
Don't be afraid. If you research Arizona and what's coming and the market we're in, and more than anything, our growth, I think that it's really important for people to get a property, like whether it's your primary residence or an investment. Like that generational wealth that you can build for yourself is priceless. You know what I mean? So I think that there's a lot of fear of the unknown, but it's really not that complicated. So I do mentor a lot of women, and I talk to a lot of people and friends that reach out and things like that. And I'm always just encouraging, here's the resource. I know not everybody's going to have a community like I did when I started my rentals, but it's connect with the management company. There's so many out there. There's so many resources. And I don't think that they should be afraid. They should just go for it and figure it out.
Wow.
And if they need resources, right, go to AZREIA.org.
Yeah.
We have all of the resources right here.
Yeah.
As far as property managers, contractors, things like that. So we have it here. So let me ask you this, Myra, right? Your dad taught you. How old is your son?
My son just turned 13 last month.
Okay, so what are you instilling in him right now, besides him seeing you build this portfolio? Are you taking him to the different homes, letting them see that?
So I share with my son a lot.
Okay.
I'm trying to instill financial literacy more than anything, because I think that goes so far. So I teach him money management. I'm okay, how much money did you get? And I have him on I give him an allowance. I pay him for chores, actually.